Hello. This is an afternoon practice. We've had sun today. It's gotten really warm, and now it's clouding up and looking like rain. And it's feeling very in between, and that's what everything feels like right now. So this is kind of a practice dedicated to being in between. All right, so we're going to start on our hands and knees. If you have wrist issues at all, come up onto fists. I'll do that occasionally. And we're just going to start by aligning our breath with our movement. So take a big inhale, and on an exhale, start to arch the back and release through the neck. And then on an inhale, drop the heart, lift the tailbone, lift the gaze. And exhale. So I invite you to close your eyes if that feels okay, or soften your gaze. And really make this about that breath movement alignment. Much more so than about the range of motion. Don't worry about going, in fact, don't go to your fullest range of motion. And then we're going to meet back in a neutral spine. And now we're going to go side to side. So you're going to think about keeping your back relatively flat, but you're drawing ear toward hip, back through center, ear toward hip. And make your inhalations be when you go into the C, and exhale to center. And so go at a pretty slow speed so that you can, again, be in that breath movement alignment. And take one more on each side, wherever you are. Nice. And then go ahead and just walk your hands out a little farther in front of you so that your arms now have a bit more of an angle here. And we're just going to circle, be very soft in the elbows, soft in the shoulders, and just sort of ooze and go different directions. Don't keep going one direction, keep mixing it up. Can come down onto a forearm. You can hang out somewhere for a moment. Nice. And then go ahead and separate your knees nice and wide. Draw your big toes together. Bring your bum back and come down into child's pose onto your forehead. And just soften through the arms. Take 3 deep breaths into the mid-back. Imagine somebody has their palm on the middle of the back between the shoulder blades and just breathe into that space. Nice. Now go ahead and walk your arms out in front of you. Come up onto your fingertips. So raise up off of the arms and inhale, look toward the front of the mat. And exhale, float the head back down. Take that 2 more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, come back down. And 1 more time. Inhale, lift. And exhale, come back down. Walk your hands back toward your knees and then walk your knees in toward one another. And from here, go ahead and bring your hands behind you with your fingers facing toward me and then reach the chest up. And if it's okay with your neck, let your head come back, lift through the heart. Take a few breaths here. Nice. And then go ahead and come on back to all fours and refine table. And then go ahead and bring your left foot out at an angle. Come onto the right hand or fist and then sweep the left hand up. So you're just reaching, I know that arm's off camera, but just reaching through that left arm as far as you can, and my fingers are stretched. So like you have webbing and you're opening up that webbing. Now find your left foot here and just find the whole sole of the foot in contact with the ground and draw energy up that leg so that the leg is engaged. And then start to take full circles here. So it's a full circumference of that arm. Great. And then the next time the arm comes down, go ahead and bring it back down and bring that leg in. And then we'll take the other side. So the right leg comes out, come onto the left hand or fist, and start just with this right arm open, opening the right side of the chest, drawing energy up the right leg, drawing the tailbone in, and then take some full circumferences of this right arm. And letting it float back down and then bringing that knee in. Now walk your hands out quite a ways toward the front of your mat, and now we're going to come into puppy dog. So you're going to think of lifting the sit bones, dropping the heart, coming down onto chin or forehead, and getting a lot of opening in the armpits. Just taking some nice breaths here into wherever you're feeling the stretch. Great, and then let your weight come back forward. Walk your hands back. This time curl your toes, okay? And then with your knees, your legs parallel, you're gonna sit back on your feet and get this big stretch on the back of the feet. Okay, and let's inhale the arms up overhead and exhale them into the heart. Just take that 2 more times. Inhale, reach up, exhale into the heart, and 1 more time. Inhale, reach up, and exhale into the heart. Come forward on your hands and just tap out your feet. Great. Bring 1 foot to the back of the other calf and just give it a rub. Just get into that calf. You can use the sole, you can use the top of the foot, whatever feels good. And then take the other side. Nice. And then go ahead and extend through that foot and get into a calf stretch. And come back down onto that knee and take the opposite foot. Great. And then coming back to all fours, just cross at the ankles and sit back. And find your sits bones. You can even move your tush away a little, sit up straight. And then again, inhale, reach up, and exhale into the heart. 2 more times. And last one. And exhale. And then this time reach. And right fingertips come down and reach the left arm over. Make sure that that left sitting bone is pressing down and you're not popping up. Easy breath into the left side body. And then reach back through center and over to the other side. Great. And reach back up and exhale the hands back down. Just pausing here, finding a gaze point at the front of the mat. And see if you can even your breath a little more. Just watching the breath, taming it a little. Nice. Great. So let's go ahead and come on to our backs. And walk your feet so they're fairly wide on your mat, and then just let your knees go back and forth. Great. And the next time the knees fall over to your left, bring that bottom left foot and bring it up on the right thigh knee area. So that's just going to deepen the stretch a little. I'm feeling it down in my right hip, lower abdomen. And so that's where I'm sending my breath. Nice. And then I'm going to release that foot, and then I'm going to come back through center and then over to the other side. And now my right foot comes up and weights down my left knee and thigh. Great. And I'm coming back through center. I'm walking my feet together so they're about hip width apart. And I'm going to bring my hands down near my hips. So I'm going to start by taking a small bridge pose. So I'm pressing into my feet and lifting my hips up. And then I'm exhaling, bringing it back down. And I'm taking that again. Inhale, lift. Exhale, come back down. And then we're going to start bringing the arms into it as well. So inhale, lift, arms overhead. Exhale, arms come all the way back down. And again. Exhale down. One more full breath here. Inhale, reach and lift. Exhale, come back down. Go ahead and extend your left leg, and now bring your right leg up toward the sky and take hold behind your right either calf or thigh. Your left leg is extended and it is active, so the left foot is flexed. See if you can soften through the shoulders a little. So we're going to start building this into a moving pose, but the first time through we're just going to pause at each kind of step along the way. So we're going to start here with this hamstring stretch. And then you're going to take a wide stance and either grab hold of the knee and draw the knee in toward the chest, or you can take a half frog kind of happy baby pose. Either one, what you want is to be getting a stretch on this inner, these ligaments in this inner thigh. That will be the second part, and then you'll be letting go of that and drawing it across the body, at which point this left leg becomes soft and is no longer active, and we're coming into the twist. So we're going to move through this with our breath, with a few breaths at each sort of station here. So let's come back onto the back. Inhale into the hamstring. And exhale. And then inhale as you come down into half frog. And exhale. Inhale as you come across. And exhale. Inhale back into the hamstring. And exhale. Inhale, bend the knee. And exhale. Inhale, coming into the twist. And exhale. And one more time through. Inhale into the hamstring. And exhale. And inhale, bending the knee. And exhale. And then releasing that foot as you inhale into the twist. And exhale, coming onto your back. And just taking a few breaths here. Lying on the back and just noticing the difference in the two sides, left and right. Nice. So let's go ahead and bring the left leg up. Right leg is active, right foot is flexed, softening through the shoulders and the jaw. Just taking a few entry breaths into this hamstring. And then bending at the knee, drawing that wide frog pose into that inner left groin. Taking a few breaths there as you're still active in the standing leg. And then as you draw the left leg across, that bottom leg softens now to allow you to roll. Great. And then coming back onto the back and starting with the breath. So inhale and exhale. Inhale into the groin. And exhale. Inhale as you twist. And exhale. Inhale, come back into the hamstring. And exhale. Inhale into half frog. And exhale. And inhale, cross. And exhale. And one more time through, coming up into the hamstring. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale, coming across. And exhale. And then rolling back onto the back. And go ahead and take a wider stance with your legs. So let the leg, kind of let yourself be in a big X. Let your arms come out, let your legs come out. Really take up space. And for a moment, flex your feet, spread your toes, and then reach through your hands. So really active in the arms and the legs. And then soften. And take that again. Inhale, reach, reach, be big. And exhale, soften. And then bring your feet onto the mat and draw the knees up into the chest. Take hold of the knees and then draw the head up and bring yourself into a little ball and squeeze, 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 squeeze your face. Squeeze everything and soften. And take that again. Knees come up. Everything squeezes into a little ball. And feet come down and legs spread back out. Bring your hands onto your belly now. And we're just going to finish with some belly breaths. So you can even make like a little square, like if you're touching index to index, thumb to thumb, so you create a kind of a diamond around your navel. And just imagine that that is the space you want to breathe into. So as you inhale, you're expanding that space. And as your exhale, it's gently settling back down toward the ground, toward the spine. The rest of the body is as soft as it can be right now. Just letting the focus be on this navel breath. Taking 2 more full inhales and exhales. And releasing. And then just noticing the state of your mind right now. Your thoughts. Notice how your body feels right now. And then noticing the quality of your energy right now. Wonderful. So, thank you for this practice. And if anybody has, any requests or anything, just let me know. Reach out. But otherwise, it's a pleasure. All right? See you later.